Unfortunately, lately it's becoming a lot harder for me to film with Buddy around, especially those shots where I set up my phone or tripod. Buddy seems really frustrated every now and then. He just starts jumping at me and biting my hands and that kind of stuff. So that is sometimes a bit hard lately, but yeah, I'll do my best.
Alright, so I am 30 years old right now. Doesn't really feel different than yesterday or the day before actually. And now Buddy and I, we're on the road to Scherpenzeel, it's called. I called up some van life friends here from the Netherlands and we're gonna meet with, I think maybe 6 or 7 fans on a camper spot, which is gonna be fun. We'll be making some fire, we'll be having a good time, probably have some nice beers, maybe drink some whiskey and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend, I would say. So it's good to be back on the road. Before we go to the camp spot, first I gotta fill up my diesel tank, and the prices are currently so crazy. And the cheapest gas station that I could find is €1.79 per liter, which is yeah, it's just super expensive.
Good morning, guys. So Buddy has been sleeping like this for almost the whole night, and I think it's amazing. Look at him. He's been sleeping like a baby for hours in a row now. He must have been really tired after this weekend.
So I guess from now on we're 30. Yeah, I had a great weekend. First with my family, we went out for dinner, which was a great thing. Yes, we went out for dinner, yes. And then we decided to go to a camper spot, which is where I'm currently still at. And yeah, we chilled here with, I think it was 6, 7 fans maybe. We built some campfire, we had some nice drinks, ordered some pizza and that kind of stuff. All in all, we had a great fun. And I guess now we're just gonna continue our journey, go on new adventures, I guess.
Alright, so Buddy and I, we've been practicing skateboarding actually together, and today is the first time that he actually is pulling me. Like, this is so cool. Buddy, go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Good boy! Woohoo! Yeah, good boy! Yeah, man! Good boy! Yes, good boy! Good boy! Good job! So, currently we're in Amerongen and we parked near a hockey club, and yeah, it is at the edge of this beautiful forest, as you can see. It is crazy beautiful, the weather is super nice, and recently I found out that it became a lot harder to film with Buddy actually than when I filmed, let's say, the biggest enemy of van life. And that is probably because Buddy is growing up and I don't know, he's doing more of his own thing, which is a very good thing, as I mentioned in my earlier videos, but it also means he's getting more stubborn and more frustrated, let's say. And that's something that I noticed, last weekend. Iris, a friend of mine, she also has a dog since a few months, and it is a super pretty dog, and I think Buddy also really thinks that she's super pretty, so he just wants to ride her, let's say, and if he cannot, he's getting super frustrated. Then he's just barking non-stop. Unfortunately, lately it's becoming a lot harder for me to film with Buddy around. And then I mean, especially those shots where I set up my phone or tripod and and let's say have to walk past by a couple of times, because first I have to set up the tripod and then walk past by, of course, and then I have to pick up my camera once again. So I mean, we are basically just walking 3 times the same thing to get one shot. And as you can see, okay, now he's super interested in my cookie, what I have in my hand. Down, stay, stay. So that is sometimes a bit hard lately, but yeah, I'll do my I'll do my best. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little behind the scenes. Buddy's frustrated right now. But right over there, there's an amazing shot that we can take. But I didn't bring my tripod, but we're gonna try it anyway. So I'm gonna set up my camera somehow. And then we're gonna walk from there to here. So let's give it a shot. It's gonna be fun. Let's give it a shot. What you just saw, that happens more often lately, and I don't really know why. Buddy seems really frustrated every now and then. The way up was totally fine and he just followed me, but as soon as we turned around to go back to the camera, let's say, he just starts jumping at me and biting my hands and that kind of stuff. A few seconds later, he's just like the nicest dog again. So we got some work to do, and I guess that's also part of racing a dog. So it is frustrating, it is annoying, but we'll just make it through. Alright, so I wanted to throw some cooking in. So today we're gonna make something very easy. For this we're gonna need some tortilla wraps. We're gonna do some falafel, some baby spinach, a bell pepper or paprika, some cucumber, a bit of salt, some pepper, and of course my favorite, sambal. So first we're gonna heat up some oil to prepare the falafel, and while we wait for that to heat up, we can cut our veggies. So let's start with this one. There we go. Now we can add our falafel to the oil. All right, and then we're gonna prepare our tortilla. Super easy. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that we want some hummus, which is super good in this recipe. We're gonna fold it in half in the end, so that's why I only put half with hummus. Sambal. Then we can add some spinach, I would say. So gonna add some spinach, then we can add some cucumber and paprika, just like that. And of course then we're gonna add some of those falafel thingies. Now we can add some pepper, just a little bit, and some salt, and there we go. Alright, so now all we gotta do, fold this thing in half, and it's gonna be terrible to eat, but it's gonna be super good. Perfect. Now, as you might have noticed, this video was a bit all over the place. It was recorded and filmed at several different locations. That is because this week was quite chaotic. Of course, it was my birthday weekend. I met up with some friends. This weekend I have another meetup, so that also plays a role. I want to give a huge, big, fat shout out to my first patrons, because I know it is kind of a big step to take the lead, let's say. So a big fat shout out to Fables, Tonda Malone, Jeffrey Kropp, Bennett, Marcelle van Daalen, Jordy, Elizabeth Hernandez, and BlueMountain Moth. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Your support definitely helps in creating better videos and overall just help out our channel. So thank you so much. And for all patrons who are waiting for their signed art card, we're currently working on it and they're coming your way as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my overall content, or I should say our overall content, then make very sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, and we see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.